across the sky. A new world whispers in the shadows. Time to fly. Time to fly.
Meant that moment before it all becomes clear, and in that one moment you start to believe there's nothing to fear. It's about 1 second, and just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change and the wind starts to blow, and oh, you're suddenly a stranger. There's no explaining where you stand, and you didn't know that you sometimes have to go around an unexpected bend, and the road will end in a new world.
A new world waits for my reply. A new world holds me to a promise. Standing by, standing by.
Think you know where you stand, but in that one moment, the things that you're sure of slip from your hand. But you got 1 second to try to be clear, to try to stand tall, but nothing's the same, and the wind starts to blow, and oh, you're suddenly a stranger in some completely different land, and you thought you knew, but you didn't have a clue that the surface sometimes cracks to reveal the tracks to a new world. You have a house on the hill, you got a job on the coast,
You find a lover you're sure you believe in.
you're gonna pull in the bag,
You hold the ring in your hand.
then the earthquake hits, and the bank closes in.
Then you realize you didn't know anything. Nobody told you the best way to steer when the wind starts to blow. And oh, you're suddenly a stranger. All of a sudden, your life is different.
All right, everybody. Hello, good evening. Can we get another round of applause? My goodness. Well, welcome to our 2025 We Are Oakland Holiday Benefit Concert. I'm Joe Hamsi-Beste, and I am absolutely thrilled to be your host, MC. I'm not going to dance because then I'm going to embarrass my husband in the seats, but thank you so much for being here this evening. We know this time of year is incredibly busy for many of us, and so your presence here truly means a lot. And for those of you who are joining us online, hello, thank you so much again for being part of this special moment in 2025. And what a way to start, right? The song we just heard, as I was just thinking, really captured a feeling of standing in this threshold, right? The perfect blend and balance of both reflection and hope, but also making sure that we take that moment to pause, to make sure that we have that power and to make new choices as we move forward in faith. And so with that, tonight is our 7th annual holiday concert and our 16th overall. So can we just get a round of applause for that? I mean, for those of you who've been participating in We Are Oakland, it is my 3rd time being MC, so thank you, John, and everyone else for bringing me back. Now, the We Are Oakland benefit concert is both a labor of love, but of course also a collaboration between so many artists truly uplifting and giving back to our community. And you know, as I was talking to John, since starting this concert series in 2017, we have now proudly raised over $103,000 for those in our community who need it most. Absolutely. And don't think that I'm not going to be nudging you to lift that up further after the end of this concert. So with that, we are specifically highlighting the incredible work this time around with the Alameda County Community Food Bank. And we'll be hearing more about their organization a little later on, okay? We do have a special guest here who'll be speaking. Now, let's move on to our next performer. Who's ready? You know, he's a world-renowned concert pianist, opera conductor, vocal coach, accompanist who has toured the world many times over. Please give me the exceptionally warm welcome to legendary Dietrich Erbilding.
shake the heavens and the earth, the sea and the dry land, and I will shake, and I will shake. All nations will shake the heavens, the earth, the sea, the dry land. All nations will shake, and the desire of all nations will come. The Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come, saith the Lord of hosts. But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth? Who shall stand when he appeareth? But who may abide? But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth? And who shall stand when he appeareth? When he appeareth. For he is like a refiner's fire. For he is like a refiner's fire. Who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire. For he is like a refiner's fire. And who shall stand when he appeareth? But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand? And who shall stand when he appeareth? When he appeareth. For he is like a refiner's fire, like a refiner's fire. And who shall stand when he appeareth? And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire. And who shall stand when he appeareth? When he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire.
Green, and I am really excited to be here. Usually I get to participate in the We Are Oakland concert series, bringing my students along with me. But this time, John said to do something by myself. So here we are. And he said to pick something in the wintry holiday tradition, and so this is one of my favorites, Oh Holy Night. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Truly he taught us to love one another, and by his love and his gospel we stand. Chains shall he break, for we all are brothers, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of hope in joyful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. For Christ is the Lord. Oh, praise his name forever. His power and glory
guys hear me if I do this? I'm going to pull it down and I'll push it back up. Thank you for coming. As a girl from Michigan, snow is how I smell, feel the holidays. If you've ever been in the snow, you know that the wind smells different, the air feels different, and of course, your surroundings look different. And being here in the Bay Area for almost 2 decades now, I don't have that seasonal change to mark the holidays coming. So what I do is create traditions for myself. And every year I try to do the same things that bring in the holiday spirit for me. And this concert is one of those things. And the reason I love playing this concert is because all the talent, all the music, and the tireless effort put forth by John is all done on volunteer basis. We all do this out of love. We all do this out of empathy for others. And that feeling for me has taken the place of snow to mark the holiday time coming. So thank you for also making this part of your holiday tradition. In lieu of snow, I will be playing White Christmas for you today. And my 2 children are here. Yes, you can line up. You guys can scoot over there, okay? You can't be in my way. Thank you. They're very excited because this is the first time we've let them come to this concert.
Yes, John once did music for the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I don't want the mic to droop and I become a hunchback, because I'm not doing Hunchback tonight. Yes, he asked me to be the Latin wrangler for that, and there is some Latin later. But this is a lesser-known Advent carol, Unexpected and Mysterious, that has always just really spoken to me, so I wanted to play it. Unexpected and mysterious is the gentle word of grace. Ever loving and sustaining is the peace of God's embrace. If we falter in our courage and forget what we have known, God is faithful to console us as a mother tends her own. In a momentary meeting of eternity and time, Mary learned that she would carry both the mortal and divine. Then she learned of God's compassion, of Elizabeth's great joy, and she ran to greet the woman who would recognize her boy. We are called to ponder mystery and await the coming Christ, to embody God's compassion for each fragile human life. God is with us in our longing to bring healing to the earth, while we watch with joy and wonder for the promised Savior's birth. Thank you. And I was this many Yuletides old when I learned that there is a carol called the Boar's Head Carol. It's from the 15th century, and the most common version is sung at Queen's College in Oxford when they bring in the boar's head for the Christmas feast. And I was quite taken with learning about this because my mother's father's family, before we came over to the New World from England, we had a coat of arms with 2 boar's heads in it. So I'm all about the boar's heads. Some of this is in Latin, including the refrain, which is caput apri defero, caput apri defero, the boar's head, the head of the boar I will bring, radens gaudes domino, giving praise to the Lord. So the boar's head candle. The boar's head in hand bring I, bedecked with bay and rosemary. I pray you, my masters, Mary, be quod estis in convivio. Caput apri defero, radens laudes domino. The boar's head, as I understand, is the rarest dish in all this land, which thus bedecked with a gay garland, lets us servire cantico. Caput apri defero, radens laudes domino. Our steward has provided this in honor of the King of Bliss, which on this day to be served is in ascemensi atrio. Caput apri defero, radens laudes domino. Caput apri defero, radens laudes domino. Thank you, the Boar's Head Carol.
So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh. Come, peasant king, to praise him. The King of kings, the glory brings. Let loving hearts adore him. Praise, praise the Son on high. Let singing fill the earth and sky. Joy, joy, for Christ is born, the babe, the Son of Mary. What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with voices sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him praise, the babe, the Son of Mary.
I wasn't lying about the band of miscreants.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel.
You're as lovely as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel.
Mr. Grinch, you're the banana with a greasy back heel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch.
Mr. Grinch,
Your heart's an empty hole.
your brain is full of science, you've got garlic in your soul.
Mr. Grinch, I wouldn't touch you with a 3.5-foot pole. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch.
Mr. Grinch,
You're a nasty, wasty skunk.
your heart is full of umber socks, your heart is full of gunk. Mr. Grinch, the 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk.
You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch.
Mr. Grinch,
With the nauseous
your super nose. You're a crooked, jerky, jockey, and you drive a crooked horse. Mr. Grinch,
You're a 3-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with an arsenic sauce.
all of you online, I hope that you're also doing really well. We have just a few weeks to this point of our concert tonight. Thank you so much for being with us today. I'm enjoying this incredible time. As we mentioned earlier, the core purpose of the We Are Oakland concert is to give back. And tonight, we are highlighting the vital work of the Alameda County Community Food Bank. This is a moment we ask for your own generosity. And so every dollar raised tonight will go directly to support the food bank's mission. Now more than ever, it's important that we step up and we step in supporting the amazing mission of this organization. Now, show of hands, how many of you already started donating? And for those of you who haven't, that's why I'm also here, to nudge you a little bit. So if you look at your program using the QR code, you can go ahead and donate now, or by cash or check, as our lovely ushers will be coming around with a donation jar. And for all of you online, don't think I've forgotten about you too. You can go online at weareoaklandconcert.com, and you'll be able to donate to Alameda County Community Food Bank as well there. Now, to tell us more about the incredible impact your donation makes, I want you all to give a warm welcome to our Community Partnership Coordinator from the Alameda County Community Food Bank, Tu Tran. Please welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you all. What a beautiful evening of music it's been. I'm so glad and honored to be here with you. Thank you so much. Yes, my name is Tu Tran. I'm the Community Partnership Coordinator at Alameda County Community Food Bank. And before I tell you about the work of the food bank, I wanted to just share a little bit about me. I think that it might be helpful for context. I'm Vietnamese. I am the proud child of refugee immigrants from Vietnam. And like many immigrant families, food was a central part of my growing up, and it is an essential love language for my family and still is. And, I might not hear my mom say, I love you, or I'm proud of you, or I even like you very much, but I am always certain that the bowl of soup on the table is piping hot, and the plate of fresh cut fruit is exactly the amount of ripe that I like it. And maybe you can relate to this, especially during this time of year. Food is like the central thing that brings us together, reminds us about family and community and what it is to love and support one another and nourish each other. And so I don't think anybody here would disagree when I say that food is a basic human right. So, yeah. But you might be surprised to hear that 1 in 4 people in Alameda County are facing some form of food insecurity right now. 1 in 4 people. And this is due to a couple of factors. The cost of living in the Bay Area is steep, as you might know, and the cost of basic needs like food and medical care is going up. And there are systemic factors. For example, in November, there was a month-long government shutdown that delayed many essential programs like SNAP and CalFresh. So in Alameda County alone, 180,000 of us for a month had our benefits delayed. So what role does the food bank play in this? Well, the Alameda County Community Food Bank every year provides 50 million meals worth of food to the community. And we do this through partnerships with our 370 plus agency partners, with schools, churches, shelters, other organizations. And so during the shutdown, with community donations and support from folks like you, we were able to purchase an extra 2 million pounds of food for emergency distribution. I was personally working at many of these emergency distributions, and I worked the intake line, I was checking people in, and I will say that, many of the faces that passed through reminded me of my mom and my family. And so, the food bank's been doing this work for 40 years now, and we are making a very important shift. Our strategy is shifting away from a model of food charity and towards a model of food justice. And what does that mean? That means that we are not interested in putting a Band-Aid on the problems of food insecurity and hunger. We are committed to eradicating the root causes that cause these injustices in our system that create the problems of hunger and food injustice, all right? So how do we do that? We have programs like we have an outreach program that connects people to services like CalFresh and SNAP and helps them to navigate some of the language barriers and the systemic barriers. We have a program called Food as Medicine, which connects people on Medicaid who need special diets, and we get food directly delivered to their homes. We have a food recovery program that makes sure that any food that grocery stores can't sell, but it's still good, we get that out into the community to people who need it for free. And so the way that we are able to make these programs happen is with your help. So this is where you come in. You can help us in one of three ways. Number one, you can donate. Every single dollar you donate, $1 equals 2 meals worth of food that we can provide. It's okay if you can't donate. We would love for you to volunteer. Come on down to our warehouse at the food bank. Spend half your day with us. Bring your friends, bring your church groups. We'd love to have your time and energy, and you can see how we make this food possible to get out to the community. And number three, we'd love for you to advocate, all right? So you can help us. The fight for food justice, the fight to end hunger, we can only do it together in solidarity. So you can learn more about how to fight with us for more just systems, for more just policies around food. You can just go to our website, accfb.org/advocacy. You can learn more there. Thank you so much. That's it from me. My name is Tu. Thank you so much. Together, let's end some hunger.
Thank you so much, too. And it's so important that we think about not just food justice, but food justice in community. And it's moments like this where we come together where we can continue to fight that. So thank you again, too. And please continue to donate, encourage your friends and family. Maybe that can be your holiday gift is an actual donation instead. But nonetheless, let's continue on in this amazing performance and concert. And so our next performance is our resident woodwind choir. They started recording videos together for our virtual concerts in 2020, which is one of the ones that I had the pleasure of hosting. Many videos were recorded, by the way. But nonetheless, they've continued ever since. So please welcome the woodwind choir.
everybody. My name is Danielle Mendoza. And this is This Christmas. Sing along if you know it. Or dance. Da 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 da. Hang all the mistletoe. I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Shake your hand, yeah, yeah. Presents and cards are here. My world is full of cheer and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town, they do. This Christmas, fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah, yeah. Shake your hand, yeah, yeah. Take it away, John. Fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. And this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah, yeah. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holiday. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holiday. Shake your hand, yeah, yeah. Thanks, everybody. Merry Christmas.
My name is Kayla. This is my father. We're here to change the vibe severely. We're gonna bring the vibe down right now. Okay. Blackbird sing in the dead of night. Take
the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of the dark black night. Birds sing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Thank you. All is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy is
Revolutionary Love Letter, number 113. In the place of breaking, there's stretching. To stretch is to unlearn the art of carrying grief in your chest. To stretch is to relinquish control to the unknown, to with the self, to uncover beauty, intention, and transform pain back into love. A heart that bends can stretch and make peace with the discomfort of expansion. A heart that bends does not shatter. It knows that there is grace and elegance with each strain and pull. It recognizes that what once seemed impossible to bear can become a testament to our capacity to hold space for love despite its outcome. When a heart knows it contains multitudes, it realizes its true power, the ability to hold space for love in all its forms, through joy and despair. A heart knows that it does not stretch to mend voids or fill empty spaces, because a heart that expands grows to know its own inner strength. It knows it must pull from within to call all of its power back to itself, and that the act of stretching is the ultimate surrender. It's the heart's way of saying to itself, I can, but I won't be undone.
He who's floating away, lifted up to the clouds,
by a kiss. Never felt nothing like this. Is that me? I don't recognize. Love's the one thing I knew all about. I had it all figured out. But what about trust? What about trust? What about tenderness? Tenderness. What about tears when I'm happy? What about wings when I fall? I want you to be a story for me that I can believe in forever. And what about love? Will you be my light in the storm? Will I see a new world in your eyes? With you my whole spirit rise. But what about hope? What about hope? What about joy? What about tears when I'm happy? And what about wings when I fall? I want you to be a story for me that I can believe in forever. And what about love? What about
that's our show, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here and being such wonderful, generous audience members tonight. Huge, heartfelt thank you, first and foremost, to our amazing performers. Please give them another round of applause. Of course, it's also important that we also recognize a dedicated team who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this show happen. Please join me in thanking, and I'm going to list them because they should be named, our stage manager, April Ballesteros, our live stream manager, Kyle Wong, our soundboard operator, Rihanna Simone, our photographer, Ingrid Becker, our event coordinator, Yvonne Johnson, and of course, our producer and one of my dear friends, John Gallo. And thank you again, our audience, for spending this busy holiday season and evening with us supporting the Alameda County Community Food Bank. If you missed our chance to donate, I'll tell you one last time, there is still time. You can make a difference right now at weareoaklandconcert.com. The evening isn't quite over for all of us here live. There is a festive holiday reception happening in the back, and we encourage everyone to stay, mingle, and celebrate with one another. And to all online, thank you for joining us. That includes my mom and my family in San Diego. Hi, Mom. I'm Johan Silvestre, signing off. Happy holidays, Merry Grinchmas, Feliz Año Nuevo, practice gratitude with one another. Good night.